So I haven't done a Lima Papa episode in a few months. I've just been in the mood for doing old style videos like I did back in the day, where I would splice music in or mix them together with random scenes from random, well, sometimes movies and sometimes other stuff. Mad Mal. That's this character's name. Also, I recently rewatched some episodes of Baru and Gathalion's Allegiance run. It gave me an idea. I've been wanting to experiment with an Allegiance run myself lately, but not solo, because it's more fun to do an Allegiance run as a team.
Don't have too much fun.
Just a moment, let me check something here. 11:22. What's Dirty Harry's badge number? 2211. So anyway, this Allegiance run idea that I had, I call it 0 times 4 absolute allegiance. 4 players, all 0. 4 different allegiances. Let me check the shots before I head out. 4 specific allegiances: Bandit, Dahl, Hyperion, and Vladoff. The reason for that is because you start with something made by all of those. Depending on version, of course, but this is assuming it's the right version.
Any domain organs into the receptacle below. You're an organ donor, right? You can always trust the gun at your side. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
You start with the Contraband Skyrocket made by Bandit. You get a Dahl pistol right from the beginning from Claptrap.
Bloody Doctor said.
And you start with a Hyperion SMG and a Vladoff assault rifle. So that's how I came up with those 4 specific brands.
Thanks for the coin.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. Today, everything was fine in Opportunity, and nothing bad happened.
To my humble shop. Remember, we're always open. Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I do for you?
Not enough of a difference.
Be careful out there.
I'll downgrade. I would consider downgrading from
It may take some serious convincing to get Claptrap to hit 1,000 cuts.
from a blue to a green class mod if there's, under very specific circumstances, let's just put it that way. But only on normal mode or true Vault Hunter, not on Ultimate Vault Hunter or above. What if there were loot midgets in Sanctuary? Hyperion infiltrators. But only on Ultimate Vault Hunter and above. So why the 4-0? Why all 0? You might ask. Well, I don't know, just to be different. Just to maybe add an extra stipulation. Maybe to see just how many ways there are to play one character. I would volunteer for Doll Zero, second choice bandit.
Think so. My time's valuable. Kinda. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bandit Zero would be the team tank.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. Set out.
Doll Zero would be the jack of all trades. Hyperion Zero would be the designated marksman. Vladoff Zero would be the support gunner. The Hulk is better than the Striker for this particular mission because of droids. And I prefer the Hulk over the Ravager. But I'll take a look. I love the double tap. All my characters have at least one. I really should get some use out of the Kiss of Death, but fastball. Oh, I forgot it's a bad touch Hulk. Ultra awesome. All right. I really need to compare a Hulk with a Ravager that are the same level, same label color, and all the same parts aside from the barrel. Torg sight. My preferred sight for a launcher. Gotta have a drogue for destroying constructors. These are both good. Axton's action skill doesn't take too long to cool down though. Proficiency relics are especially good for Krieg. because his action skill takes a long time to cool down. I only need one launcher. Only one rocket capacity difference. But like I said, I have a weird preference for sights. Still, this is a unique. I should probably get some use out of it. And I have a full set of green Corinthians, one in each element. Did you ever see Logan's Run? I prefer THX 1138, George Lucas's true masterpiece. Alright. I've got probably more than I need here. This will be fun. Slag an enemy, then run up and hack them apart. 3 acid weapons, 2 explodey weapons, a slag, and of course a baby maker. And even an ordinary Teddy SMG would do just fine. Oh wait. See if... Same level, 48. I'll go ahead and do this. Where Angels Fear to Tread is one of my all-time favorite missions of all time.
Minion! Let's go to 1,000 cuts!
Or not.
I enlisted you as my minion, then Angel just happened to attack Sanctuary. Don't you get it? Jack was coming after me! It's time to take the fight to him! I'll meet you in 1,000 cuts!
The way characters flail around when they talk reminds me of Food Fight, which I've never seen in its entirety, nor do I have any desire to. Just bits and pieces of it, and that was enough.
I am everyone and nowhere.
Oh, hold on. Let's take a look at my skills here. Survivalist Gun Nut. That's appropriate. This probably won't come as a surprise to any of you if you're one of my regulars, but I am an NRA member. Oh, and I'm wearing my Jacobs hat. I need to get some more Borderlands themed swag. Yeah. I'll do your stuff some other time. I watched a lot of Rocco's Modern Life back in the day. Full on ammo, yes. While I'm here, I could take a moment, just a moment,
get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Just a moment to check.
Come on back anytime.
A few crates and such. I don't like TDR or bandit barrels on Jacob's revolvers unless they have a reflex sight. Yeah, can I pick that up, please? Now that wouldn't be a bad choice if I didn't already have what I have. See, it's a good thing I'm doing this. Even though I've already got what I've got. But, I don't know, use your imagination. Imagine that I didn't already was. What is wrong with my... What is wrong with the speech part of my brain? Either I haven't had enough coffee or perhaps too much. Sometimes I don't know which. My mind brain is faster than my mouth. Some other time. Another karate gun. Not a fantastic one, but if I was heading into this mission without any karate guns, I would now have two. This is basically the pestilent defiler of Borderlands 2. Sort of.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else.
Keep it. Sell it. Oh, and that's a karate too. Only, I tend to prefer my teddy guns to be plain old explodey.
You're my men don't have too much fun.
And the same is also true for the fastball. I just have to clear those out. Old habits die hard, and that's a habit I picked up from Borderlands 1, because in Borderlands 1, if you don't take those barrels out, your enemies absolutely will use them against you. Redundant synergy. That means it has a two-shot accessory. Yep. I might have to try this out. I bet it has hellacious recoil until the stabilizers kick in. Video game logic right there.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Good luck.
Let's see.
Pleasure. Farewell, friend.
How much time?
Had your shots.
3:45.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
Minion, I've started my attack! I'm gonna tag every inch of this mountain if it's the last thing I do! Let's go!
I'm gonna take a swig of my coffee while he's blabbing.
On this cliff. It'll take him minutes to wash this graffiti off. Minutes, I say! Hey, you coming or not?
By sip, I mean go.
Right. You're not a Hyperion robot. I forget that sometimes. And open! Onward!
Got some buzzards heading your way, Slob!
I will
Oh, very nice security wall, huh? That's, it's real cute. Of course, the bunker's still gonna obliterate you, but nonetheless, cute.
Pillbox formation. I love Axton's defensive capabilities. Dodged both of them. Ah! Well. Come on, shield. That's not a fuse box up there, is it? Greens are still viable on true vault hunting. try this combo. Have to have everything in a certain order. Textbook INTJ trait. I want to get some use out of this Weisenheimer. I've noticed that for Sal, Hyperion SMGs are best with doll barrels. Whoa! Okay. Back to this then. Because it's a double dose of recoil reduction. Whether you're aiming or not. So for zerking that works perfectly. Oh no! I often forget that this is over here. Not bad, not bad if I didn't already have what I have. Same for that. And sure, in some ways those are somewhat better, but this is a Moxie. Ruby. Clearing out the obstructions. A constructor, that means this. And I'll probably also want to go like this. And maybe I'll try this out. Yeah, I'll try this first. I already know Drugi, I should say, correct Russian plural, are excellent against constructors. Yeah, that's merely decent. That right there. That's how you do it. And because this is electric, it can bust the shield of a shielded constructor. Like, for example, the Warden. You don't even need a rocket launcher. Whoa! Since they're shielded, good combo. The synergy is, I like, well, most of the pistols I like have flat barrels. Anarchist, Synergy, Rat-a-tatter. Anything that's not a Jacobs or Torg. If it's a Jacobs or Torg, I prefer a Jacobs or Torg barrel. Or Hyperion. Evasion. I still like the Droog better. I no longer have to pick up absolutely everything. I'm wealthy enough that I don't need to. I just don't like to let anything go to waste. Yeah, I had some fun with this. Maybe I could do it this way. So many options. And they're all viable. Hoping for lots of loot midgets, and I hope I get at least one decent thing from at least one of them. And it doesn't even have to be a ledge. Just something exciting. Fuse time too high. I don't like rubberized. I only like rubberized grenades in Borderlands 1.
Be careful, Slam! My boy's seen a ton of bad guys between you and the bunker. I know you can do it. I'm making my way up the cliffside, soldier. Keep pushing your way up and I'll meet you at the chamber.
Pangolin knew how to make rubberized grenades right.
Watch out for the water, Slum!
Yeah, just a handful of bucks, not worth traversing over there for. Whoa.
Maybe you should take out those turrets on the towers so they'll open the doors.
Hyperion's got nothing on Doll when it comes to accuracy. Or efficiency.
Open up!
Bird on the field!
Good thing I brought an electric. S. Weisenheimer is not exceedingly exceptional. All that's holding it back is the recoil. Oh, too bad that didn't count for anything. That would have been awesome. See if I can get these annoying little piss ants out of my face.
Deploying turret!
Health bar? Oh, I should have waited a little bit until that bull loader was fully spawned. And the Karoti would have counted for something.
Turret on the field!
I know that was probably a bad move, setting those down there. Whoa! Whoa! Why were my grenades going right through it? Check! Ran right past me. That should keep them busy. Now maybe I can focus on this. It even stopped for me, and I missed the opportunity because of the slowness of gyrojets. Borderlands is my favorite Borg blast rifle. It has a Jacobs barrel. It's the most accurate and efficient. Oh, did you hear all of that? I almost bought it. Kablooey! Out of grenades. Now I need to backtrack just a bit.
Loading turret! Grenade out!
Corrody and Explodey. Excellent combo. Clearing out the obstructions. Now I need to... I should have looked before I reloaded. That way my reloads wouldn't appear so redundant. Alright, right back to here. Now. I need to have this ready. For exactly that reason.
Turret out!
Plenty of loot midgets, but not much loot from them. Not bad, not bad. I specifically refrained from opening these up just in case. Of course I would mess that up. Haha. Ha! It's stuck. Come on, looties. Loot and plunder. Not bad, not bad. Not my favorite element for a sniper rifle, unless it has a blade attachment. But still, it's a Snider, a blue Snider.
On that vault key. See, a few years back, Wilhelm and I paid a visit to your little friend Tanis, and we beat her for hours. We ripped it out of her broken fingers. But we let her live, because that's what heroes do. They show mercy. Slap, you're coming up on the bunker. I'm sending some of my boys to help you out.
Bunker. One of my favorite boss battles.
Eyes to the sky, Slab! My buzzards are coming in! Take out those auto cannons, Slab! They're tearing up your air support!
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise
Keep
was
it,
leased
keep it,
from
keep
the
it,
hands of
keep
dead
it, keep it,
inventions.
sell it, sell it, sell it, keep it. I don't know, I'll decide in a moment here. Sell that. And that does have a sight, but I prefer blue or better for a Jake, so I'll sell that. Might hold on to that. And since that's fire, I won't need this.
Don't have too much fun.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
This... I could sell this. I don't really like the twin shot accessory on a Synergy. It's not really necessary. It's redundant.
Feeling overburdened by money.
I don't know. I feel like I should hold on to it for at least a little while longer. Let's see what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 4 equipped.
No time, I need a minute.
That force field protects the final door to my chambers. It will only deactivate once you've destroyed the bunker.
This should be fun and interesting. I'm going to take a little break first, though. I'm back. Finished my coffee and my snack. Oh. Did I buy ammo? I forget. Would be a good idea.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Pleasure doing business. I'm
Still thinking about that 0 times 4 absolute allegiance concept.
Alright, fun time's over, kiddies. Breaking his mouth breathers couldn't bust my bunker, and neither can you.
I'm more accustomed to having shotguns in an even-numbered slot. 2 or 4, most typically 2. All right.
Hell yeah! One auto cannon down. Oh crap! Keep fighting, Sam! Bust those guns!
Oh, I hear an exploding.
Use the countermeasures! Jump! My boy's got
Who?
supplies for you!
Who?
Look for the buzzard with the white beacon!
Am I being chased?
Got ammo for you out on the ring!
That's my primary concern. Here, another one. Oh! This Hulk is under level 4 levels. Weak spot. Crit spot, I mean.
Jump over those lasers, slug!
Whoa! Mission success? Not yet. Jump! We're getting stuck. Hate that. Oh no! Get the sweat off my palms. Orc sword. It's not a bayonet. It's not a big sticker. It's an orc sword. Dig it. Such a Krieg-worthy weapon. Bad touch Hulks and Ravagers.
Watch those laser countermeasures! Get out to the ring if you need help!
Went right through. Not bothering to stop for ammo just yet.
You're doing great, Slime! Once we bust this bunker, there's nothing to stop you from grabbing the vault key!
Love how supportive Brick is. Well,
The slabs are dropping ammo on the center platform!
don't need any yet. Ah. The Hulk is easier to aim than the Ravager. It has better sights, and the sights line up somewhat better. Still not perfect, because for whatever reason they can't figure out how sights should line up. Even on a shotgun, yes, you do need sights on a shotgun. You need a sight on any firearm, and they need to line up perfectly. Otherwise, you might not even as well even have sights. And if you don't have sights, then you don't have a complete firearm. They tell I'm eager to finish them off with melee strikes. I just love doing that. Rusty busted looking bandit launcher because it's white label. Two more. Check. What just happened? Oh boy. My health go back up a bit.
You really think I protect Angel?
Now I need to get
with
up
a couple
there.
Of bots and some flimsy turrets.
Up to the temple.
You're
Or
not
whatever
at
that
the
is.
bunker right now. The bunker isn't a place. That's the bunker. Meet the BNK3R, the greatest defense bot ever built. Designed her myself.
Health's good.
Now do me a favor and die.
Let's see if I can get up there in a timely fashion.
This is gonna get messy.
Oh. I'm trying to pull a Maximilian on me like from The Black Hole, one of my favorite movies.
That is a big ass gun.
All right. Suitably epic music for an epic boss battle, as you would expect from Jesper Kid, who can do no wrong. I am a Jesper Kid fan-tard. It's immune to elements, so it's really just the base damage that matters here. I like it when it turns inverted and goes up there.
Orders incoming!
I know you can shoot those mortars. It's just sometimes I don't think to do it. The great Yem theme from Microcosm is perfect for this boss battle. It just fits perfect. Burn off the rest of what I've got here. Now, switch over to this. Nope. It's better to go for the quit spot. Maybe I should have used the other launcher. No, I should have farmed for a bandit launcher with Malawon or flat off parts. These rockets are slow. But not too slow, not like a Torg.
Help coming up top by the waterfall! Mortar fire! Take cover!
Dang it! Can't get a good vantage point. It's all this irregular junk in my face. Future note, don't use this launcher for this purpose. Launcher works fine against the bunker if the rockets are fast. Wait, that's not what I want. I want this one. I kept it for a reason. It may be green, but let's see how it does. Jacob's barrel will be so much better toward Lance. I should probably throw some fastballs at it. Try to hit it in the eyes. Whoa, that's dirty pool. You can't bulldoze upstairs. That's just silly donuts. Yeah, and it missed. That I'm not impressed. Bigness of a weapon doesn't mean jack squat.
The big ass gun is charging up! Look out!
Without skill or accuracy. Oh, here we go, inverted. Nope. Should have backed up sooner. Nimble little minx, isn't she?
It's firing orders! Look out!
Now, I could run out there and resupply on sniper ammo and rockets, but I just don't feel like it. With this, as much of a supply of stuff that I have, I figure I should be able to take it on the rest of the way and then resupply afterwards. See if I can nail it in the eye just once with... Okay, never mind. That did something. I love Brick's laugh.
With the bunker destroyed, you can access the door to my chambers. Move quickly.
What does the bunker say? It sounds like it's saying, "What did I do to deserve this?"
Unit shutdown imminent. Injuries critical. Unit
Everything marked, everything remembered, everything reloaded. Check and check all across the board. Bad Touch Hulk, a purple Bad Touch Hulk, and they had to ruin it by putting a scope on it. Under no circumstances does this need a scope. This needs to end. Scopes on shotguns. I really hope Borderlands 3 does away with that malarkey. No more scopes on shotguns. It's structurally superfluous and it ruins an otherwise good gun. In fact, I'm going to sell this as an act of defiance. Even though it's 4 levels higher and 1 label color better, but completely ruined because it has a scope. I don't really like the injector. I like Torg, Jacobs, and Hyperion barrels on Torg revolvers. That was a fun boss battle. What have we got here? Not my top choice of E-Tech. Stupid. Worthless. Doesn't make any sense. It fires a 2-round burst. Each round takes up 2, and it holds 8 somehow. Pfft, who thinks of this malarkey? Put that back on. Plus it's slag, and I don't like E-Tech slag all that much. I would rather pair up a basic standard issue slag weapon with an E-Tech that does anything else, any other element. Non-elemental E-Techs are the rarest and best. They deal explosive damage. They're incredibly awesome. And every non-elemental E-Tech weapon I've ever found has always been a Hyperion dart pistol. I think I've adequately scrounged the place.
I'm nearly there, soldier! I'm climbing up the rear of the control core! I'll meet you inside!
That's right, the shop is right there. For whatever reason, I was expecting it to be there.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Buy from me if you want to live. Catch you later.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
Why couldn't you have been a plasma caster? Oh, if only this was corrosive. Anything other than slag. Huge difference there. I might still get some use out of it, just for the base damage alone. Looks like I have a replacement corrosive sniper rifle. Oh, you know what? This is the droog that I should have used against the bunker, just for the higher base damage. Oh, do I have any other electrics? I might as well hold on to this in case I come across any shielded enemies. Don't really care too much for adaptive shields. Oh. I can go ahead and sell this.
Don't die.
Yeah. Now, I should equip this. Now, what order should they go in? Maybe something like that. 2 Corrodi, 2 Explodey.
Thanks for the scratch. May it keep you safe in your travels. Come back anytime. You're an organ donor, right?
Preparing bioscan. Please stand on the Hyperion emblem. Scanning biosignature. Biosignature confirmed. Hello, sexy. Awaiting password.
The password is, I love you.
That voice modulator had better work or this will all be for nothing.
I love you.
Access granted.
Consider this your final warning. No, consider this my final warning. Turn around and I promise I'll make it quick. But I swear, you take one more step, every soul back in Sanctuary will die staring at their own lungs as I rip them from their chests.
Edgy, Jack.
Iridium alone could never charge the vault key. It needs a catalyst, something to awaken its power. It needs a siren. Jack acquired his siren catalyst a long time ago. He kept her hidden from the world for years, but finally, you will be able to set her free.
What does that remind me of? Original Half-Life.
I detect you're getting close. Hurry and reach me. You must get the vault key and deal with me.
I think. This place reminds me of Codename Tenka, which is probably why I use that music so often in videos. Well, that's one reason. That plus it just has a really good soundtrack.
Executing phase shift. The key is here, but to truly stop Jack from waking the warrior, you cannot just steal the vault key. You must destroy his catalyst. You must destroy
me. Jack spent years pumping me full of iridium, using me to charge his key and manipulate his enemies. Destroying the iridium injectors that keep me alive
Johnny Mnemonic
will stop the key from charging, and it will end a lifetime of servitude.
You get the hell away from my door!
We are VR.
What the hell are you doing? Angel!
Stop it, you piece of...
Language?
The iridium injectors! Destroy them! Yes, just like that!
No, you don't! Shields up!
No,
Oh, come on. Just because of the shield thing. Well, this isn't a one-life chance. Why do I spawn facing backwards? Am I going... Oh. Oh, I see how it works. I've never died here before.
Chew 'em up, honey! Auto guns, chewing 'em up!
Try to get these things out of the way. Stay determined, tactician.
Hey! Up here! Need a hand?
Roland, I need you to lower the shields around my iridium injector.
Did I miss something? Or is Angel the siren?
I meant now, Roland.
Right, I'm on it.
Grind 'em up!
Takes a long time to throw those turrets down.
Turret, what would I do without?
She's not a girl, she's got to be in her mid-20s by now. Why did teenagers refer to themselves as children nowadays? Back in my day, that was unheard of. I'm a Zennial.
The shield's down! Shoot the injector! I'm dropping my Scorpio turret! Use it for cover!
Atlas and Dahl turrets back to back. Sort of. Not literally back to back in this case. But I didn't really look at where he put it down. System Shock 2 music also works well for this part, especially the Hydra 1 and MedSci 1 themes.
Every friend, every child, every person you've ever passed on the streets. I'm gonna kill them all. You didn't follow the rules, Bandit.
Didn't follow the rules, Bandit. You get what's wrong with that statement?
Tossing the little lady.
Pillbox formation. In Borderlands 1,
Lilith, we gotta move!
with the right skills, when the turret is emitting both blue and red, that means when you stand in that area,
I've gotcha!
if I recall, I think the red means
This isn't over. Stay on your toes.
health regen, and the blue means ammo regen for the weapon you're holding.
Full story.
These punks don't stand a chance against us.
Please don't kill my baby girl.
She's not a baby girl. She's a young adult. She had to be at least 21 in Borderlands 1. Which means she has to be at least 26 now.
It's done. It's finally done. Thank you, friend.
Angel, you can stop this. I'll still forgive you, baby.
Dad, I have to tell you something. You're an asshole.
Angel! No, Angel!
What kind of person would do this to their own daughter.
The kind of guy who deserved to die. She's dead. Jack just lost his only way to awaken the warrior. We got the vault key, but this isn't over yet. We gotta find Jack and take him out. Lilith, take the vault key to Tanis. I'm going after Jack.
So,
You bastard!
Hyperion vision. That's the pistol he had.
language.
All Hyperion parts.
What's that saying? Don't pick a fight with a man with nothing left to lose. See, I'm gonna show you just how much you have to lose. And I got the most powerful siren on the planet to do it with. Lilith, kill the Vault Hunter. We've got a date to keep with the warrior. Do it, Lilith.
What happened? What the hell just happened? First Bloodwing, now this? Vault Hunter, find me a sanctuary. We gotta get Lilith back.
Oh, let's see. I've got plenty of space. Let me check something for just a moment. I'm back. That's more my style. Actually, what I'm more interested in is an amp shield. Make sure everything is thoroughly scrounged, and I do believe it is. Yes. Malawan Black Label. Ah, hiding from me, huh? Blech! Purple label Jacobs coach gun with all Jacobs parts topped off with the Hyperion scope.
What the? How the hell did you get back there? Oh, friggin' Vault Hunters. Son of a bitch. Rubbed me blind.
Under no circumstances does that type of shotgun need any kind of scope.
Are you okay? Did I get you to Sanctuary? I feel wrong. This device Jack's using on me.
Guns! I got them, you need them.
The quick shot. The only TDR pistol I like. But I would only use it on an Allegiance run.
Check back later to see my new weapon of the day. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, buy from me if you want to live.
Battlefront and preparation. I want a blue or better amp shield.
Stay alive.
Battlefront preparation. Yeah, Battlefront's not my style. Determined Tactician remains my fave.
A crabworm ain't my fiance.
Guns! Glorious guns!
Don't like TDR shotguns. But if I were to use one, it would need to have, again, on if I were to do TDR Allegiance, which I most likely wouldn't, it would have to have either a TDR or Hyperion barrel. TDR shotguns don't need multiple barrel assemblies. Jacob's Bandit Torg.
Get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Oh, I am in the market for a new grenade mod. This fastball is losing its luster.
Farewell, friend.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. Be careful out there.
Interested in blue or better, if I didn't already mention that.
The warrior's just a fairy tale, right?
Roland. Son of a bitch. Vault Hunter, all we got left. Jack killed Roland, he killed Bloodwing, but he is not gonna kill Lilith. Jack still needs time to charge the vault key. You just need to find out where this warrior is buried. There's only one place on Pandora that'll have that kind of info. The Hyperion Info Stockade. Get there.
Food fight character impersonation.
Need your help? The folks in Sanctuary don't know about Roland.
People of Pandora, my daughter is dead. Murdered by the Vault Hunter. So I've decided I'm rescinding the bounty on the Vault Hunter. If you should kill that child-murdering son of a bitch before I do, I will find you, and you will regret denying me my vengeance.
When you say child murdering, do you mean, I assume he means because she was his child, not because she was a child. Because she wasn't a child, she was a young adult.
Says the bastard that probably stole it in the first place.
Gee, Jim, you're awfully quick to start
I tell
pointing
you, man,
fingers.
I'll never forget
Come
that
on,
time
guys,
Roland
we're
and all
friends.
them jumped
Let's
over
calm
Pit's
down.
Lodge Gully.
This is so
It was good times. Hell, man, now I'm sad. Is this what sad feels like? You kill the crap out of Jack. You hear?
Will do. And I remember that too, Pisswash Gully. I'm doing them in the order they're listed. I don't have OCD. Just a typical melancholy temperament. Did I check that? Yeah.
The shield's right here.
Yeah, I did check that.
Guns! Roland's dead. Oh. Me and him didn't see eye to eye most of the time. He never liked how I sold guns to the bandits. But I would have died in New Haven if it weren't for him. He was a good man.
Yes, he was.
I don't got all day, Skaglik. Yeah, that's my fault.
19 more.
Jack killed Roland? Son of a bitch. He helped me take care of Mr. Shank, and I'm like, well, damn near everyone around here. He always behaved like a gentleman. I don't know what to say. Damn it, am I crying?
There! That's the vault!
It's the vault hunter they've been talking about. The one Jack couldn't kill.
Get the Zed out.
Roland's dead? Oh, God. I remember the first time we met. I healed him up after he killed some of Nine Toes' men. He seemed nice enough, quiet, but damn, I'm sorry. He deserved better.
I'll come back and pick up these missions from everyone in a moment here.
They say the warrior will cleanse Pandora.
Roland was not quiet and stoic in Borderlands 1. He was more like Axton.
Had Roland not forced me to relocate to Sanctuary, I would not be alive today. I am unpleasantly surprised to find that I am sorry that Roland is dead.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel it better. Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwing. Mordecai told me what happened to Roland. So here's what we do. We bury Roland. We save this planet. And we kill Jack. His associates, his friends, his family, everyone he's ever met. We skin them with their own goddamn teeth! I'm sorry. We went our separate ways a few years back, but Roland was my friend, and nobody hurts my friends! Hey,
Sorry to bum you out like that, but somebody needed to tell him. I've transmitted the code to Roland's armory to your Echo device. If anyone deserves what's in there, it ought to be the badass who's gonna avenge him.
I don't just want to steal a Saltese bomb, Slab. I want to steal their pride. You fly our Slab flags over their camps in Sawtooth Cauldron, and we'll show Mortar's men who the real badasses are.
That quest going okay?
All right.
Well, hello there, Loot.
Not bad, not bad. Kind of a substitute hammer buster.
Don't let this all be for nothing, amigo. Find Jack. Kill Jack.
This would be so much better if it was a double tap. Which has a flat off twin barrel. All right. I never actually used the Scorpio. Just because I don't like Jacob's barrels on dull assault rifles. These are outmoded. Oh, that's outmoded.
Let's see.
All right, let me check a little something once again here. I'm back.
You can never be too well armed.
All right. Never did use this. I'll go ahead and sell this one. And all of these.
Would you look at that?
These two.
I'm always happy to take your money.
Oh, this is getting pretty close to outmoded. Let's stick in here. I'll figure out what I want to pass off to other characters, as well as what else I want to sell. This is basically a battle rifle in almost what you might call para-sniper configuration. I'll do a little gambling here.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Less than a minute.
Things were different in the old days.
Goddamn Hyperion.
I'm into it!
Almost a tease. Tease. Oh, please, man. I ought to execute you where you stand. Hold on just a moment. Let's see how that 2 levels difference compares.
All right, what do we got here?
I'd say they're pretty close to on par with each other. But the sights line up better when they're blue or better with a Torg blast rifle. T's. Yeah, I prefer bandit launchers. T's. I love bandit shotguns if they have a Jacobs bandit or Torg barrel. Not bad, not bad. T's. The bandit room cleaner with a scav fire hose is excellent. T's. Is that a rat? It is. Please have a sight. I've always wanted a perfectly parted rat-a-tatter. I've never found one. Well, okay, I have. Well, of course, it doesn't have a sight. Ugh. Let me show you why that sucks. Who the hell would aim a pistol like that? Why do you even bother putting sights on this if they don't line up right when you aim it? It just screws the whole thing up. Hyperion pistols aren't like that. I can't demonstrate here because this one has a dull reflex sight. T's. Alright, enough of NPCs getting in the way. That's another gripe. As if we didn't get enough of that in Half-Life 2. And the industry didn't learn its lesson after that either. That was 2004. And that malarkey still continued to happen in FPS games after that. Malarkey Maximus. And why don't these sights line up with the center of your view? You see how they're low? Both the front and rear sight. The sights line up with each other, but they don't line up with your view. Of course, it has to have a scope. Completely ruins it. It doesn't really contend with this Ravager anyway, but that's not the point. A bad touch, Street Sweeper. Once again, a gun I would otherwise keep and use. Tease, if it didn't have a structurally superfluous scope. Shotguns never need scopes, no matter how accurate they are. They only ever need iron sights. That's not a bad slag weapon. But I've still got that purple slag Mal SMG Tees. I'll favor the Droog over the Brachny, even if it's a couple of levels lower. I only like when it comes to dull sniper rifles, I actually have warmed up to them a bit, but I only like the Scout, which has a flat-off barrel. Man, you're giving me Jack Squat here. Jack Squat. Well, let's check the shops and then I'll call it for this episode. How much rid did I get? Still need 11.
If you got the money,
nothing interesting in here. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell it only because it has a structurally superfluous scope. Sell it because it needs some kind of optic because the sights don't line up right. Don't need that or that. Too unwieldy. I don't really need this either. The Karate Doll SMG, I mean. Now, 15 rounds. Still, if I'm going to use a Vlad sniper rifle, it's got to be a Droog. I know I used the Karate Brachny earlier, but yeah.
I've got an opportunity for you.
Yeah, opportunity.
I was making change for some idiot named Kai a few weeks back and gave him a 10 instead of a 1. I need you to track him down and get the $9 he owes me. He was mumbling.
Another street sweep with a scope.
Maybe you can track him by finding his transmissions.
Tell your friends, Marcus, you did.
Only interested in blue or better, unless it's very specific types of weapons. But it's got to be level 48.
You can never be too well armed.
Don't really like slag launchers.
Farewell, friend.
Interested in a blue or better amp shield. Also a green or better level 48 determined tactician class mod. Not interested in turtle shooters. Nothing.
Catch you later. You need cash? I need it. You know what's great about you. You don't ask questions. If you can get me a few creature parts and never ask why, ever, that'd be awesome.
Heh. But you plan to make yourself some amalgamates? He's turning into his brother Ned. I'll do that mission with those people over there next time.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.